Here's 5 life-changing lessons I learned while growing my SMMA to $50,000 a month. What's going on, guys? A little bit of a different video today. I have my phone with some notes, and I'm just going to cover over some things that I think is really important when it comes to growing any type of business, especially an agency, a coaching offer, or something like that. So first thing here is that while growing this SMMA, which by the way at the time was like a content marketing offer, I realized that making money online is actually a lot easier than I realized. So believe it or not, up to that point in business, was trying all these different strategies, trying to learn how to really put together a good foundation for my business, which I've always been around the marketing world, especially social media marketing. But when I decided to go into the agency space, it blew my mind how well we were able to actually scale that to $50,000 a month. And it really opened up my eyes to realizing how easy it is to really be able to charge a lot of money and get paid really well. So a little backstory on that, decided to pivot from social media marketing into an agency back around late 2022. And my business partner and I, we decided the best way to go about it is we're going to do some cold outreach. So we went on Instagram, we found a long list of different coaches, business owners that we believe we could help them grow. And we pitched them on a $10,000 offer, where we basically would do a lot of done-for-you marketing for them, build out content and everything, but also pair that up with back-end systems on softwares like Go High Level, for example. And the whole goal was to help them scale to like $50,000 a month with a done-for-you offer, right? That's the world of agency. Really opened up my eyes because at the time, we didn't have any fancy websites, no sales funnels, no paid marketing whatsoever. And we just hired a bunch of VAs from the Philippines, from Latin America. We told them to create a laundry list of high quality leads every single day, having them scrape a ton of leads. And then my business partner and I would literally just go in, find the leads through the sheet and send them a Loom video, like a 5 to 6 minute Loom video, kind of telling them why we believe we could help them grow their business. And then literally in like the first month and a half, we were able to scale to $50,000, literally charging $10,000 for that service with no prior social proof case studies for that particular offer. And it really opened up my eyes that anything is possible and you can charge anything as long as you have a really good offer and it can deliver results. And we had an amazing time working with those students, and we really worked hard to get them a ton of results, which I'll talk more about the agency stuff in a moment. But it's really crazy the world we live in, right? You can make a ton of money and there's no limit on this, right? Point number 2 is that it's okay to try something new and step outside of your comfort zone. So like I was saying, agency stuff wasn't what I really started my business journey in. I got started in entrepreneurship full-time back in 2021. And this was in the affiliate marketing days where I was promoting products, earning a commission, and teaching people how to do marketing on TikTok, right? At the time, TikTok became really popular, and I was able to master that and really learn it. So we were doing coaching, we're helping people, and we sat down for a little bit of time and realized, like, at the time, our coaching offer, this was our first coaching offer, we weren't really happy with where we were at the time, right? Like, we were working with students to help them kind of grow on TikTok organically, and we were doing a ton of organic marketing. And we didn't really enjoy helping someone go from complete scratch, right, with their offer, with their business, and grow that through organic marketing. It was just really slow, it was really tedious. So we figured that, okay, the skill set we have is organic marketing. We're gonna help people grow. Why are we trying to coach someone on how to do this? Why don't we just kind of work with business owners that are a little bit further down their journey in business and help them kind of grow that way? So basically what we did is we pivoted into that agency work because we realized we had to step out of our comfort zone. We were just doing coaching and educating people on how to grow through coaching calls, but we weren't actually putting ourselves in the fire and helping our students do the work. And over the couple of years of business, we learned from a lot of good people about how to build systems, automations, really learn Go High Level, and really understand lead generation at scale. But where we struggled was helping complete beginners who didn't have foundations, who didn't have anything kind of going for themselves, grow with organic marketing. So we had to step in the agency space, and it was very, uncomfortable at first, because it's like now all the weight is on our shoulders to build out the systems, to build out the content strategies, to build out the lead generation mechanisms, which was at the time reaching out to your warm followers through organic marketing. We still weren't really leaning too much in paid ads. So it was definitely difficult for me at first, but it was one of the best things I did, because despite me not running an agency anymore, and I'll talk more about that, it's one of the points coming up, but it allowed me to open up my marketing world, and I learned from a lot of other great business owners and ways to really run and operate a business at scale, which was really cool. So don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. You never know what doors you can open, and behind those doors, great opportunities can open up for you. So number 3 is networking and being around people can really change your life. So when we decided to open up that agency and start that agency, it was actually when we were in Mexico. We were masterminding with a couple of clients clients of ours and my business partner, and we were down there for 6 weeks, and it opened up our reality to what was possible. And they always say, like, your network, yes, your network is equal to your net worth, meaning the more people you surround yourself with that are higher level, higher status will ultimately increase your income over time. And that is so true. So it was just great being around other people that were, when you wake up early, you see people working on their business, taking calls, fulfilling to their clients, learning new strategies, learning something new, and it just forces you to keep up and keep the pace going. And you don't really get to appreciate that, and you don't really get to grow your business if you're not surrounding yourself with other people really trying to grow. So really can't stress the importance of just networking. And even just recently, if you look at my last few videos, I just came back from another mastermind down in Florida, Tampa, Florida, with some other great business owners, and it just opened my eyes to so many things that we learned down there that I'm now taking into my business and already starting to see a benefit. So you have to surround yourself with other people doing amazing things. Awesome. All right, number 4 is the fancy lifestyle that I've always wanted for myself isn't something I need to really rush and try to accomplish right away, right? So at the time of this video, I'm 23 years old, and I've kind of put this onus on myself to be able to live this certain lifestyle at a certain age. And as I've gradually grown and matured as a business owner, I've realized more and more that really does not matter right now, right? Like, sitting down and enjoying the journey is all that really matters, especially at my age, where it's like there's so many things that I have to learn, right? As successful as I can get, I always say to people, the amount of money you make isn't an indication of how knowledgeable of a person you are. So there's so much more knowledge and there's so much more experiences I need to acquire, and just sitting down and enjoying that is something that I've been framing in my mind more of to doing. When I first got introduced to entrepreneurship, it was by all the drop shippers back in 2016 that were like 16, 17, 18-year-olds making a ton of money every month, flying private or first class, living in these high-rise apartments down in Miami, driving Lamborghinis, Ferraris, all that fun stuff. That was how I was introduced into entrepreneurship. So that was the lifestyle I wanted to live when I got started about a couple years ago. But I've realized that that's not really what I want. It's all a facade. It all is materialistic things. What I really want is just better relationships, right? Deeper relationships with my loved ones, with my friends, my coworkers, just people that are in the space with me. I want to travel more. Being able to travel to as many countries I've been able to travel to has just been a blessing. And I honestly don't think I've traveled as much as some other people I know that have literally been through 2/3 of the world, So for me, it's traveling more, being around the people that make me happy and push me to be better, and then creating a bigger impact in other people's lives. Is why I do coaching. I always say if I wanted to just make a ton of money and not have to deal with people, I'd be in crypto or stock trading or something where I don't have to deal with people. But I specifically chose the online education space to be able to coach and teach others, because there's no better feeling in the world helping someone else make a change in their lives. Throughout my years of coaching, I've been able to help people quit their jobs, leave their 9-to-5s, be able to, drop out of college and school and do coaching or their business model full time. So it's awesome. And it's just been a blessing, right? So these are all lessons that you don't learn unless you're going through the battles of day to day trying to grow a business. And number 5 is the fifth and last lesson of what I've learned while scaling an SMMA to $50,000 a month is that I actually hate running an agency. I actually hate running an agency. I think agency work is for people that, I think running an agency is one of the best things to do as a first business model, is running an agency. I think it's really good because you learn so many skill sets such as marketing, lead generation, sales, leadership. There's so many things you learn by running an agency. And I think an agency is the lowest barrier to entry because it's so much easier to sell a product that says, hey, I will do this for you to get this result. And if I don't get this result, you get your money back. It's pretty easy to sell that. That's how we were able in Mexico to scale to $50,000 a month with our agency, because we had a strong guarantee and we were promising that we would do something for you in return. It's a clear value exchange. But it's made me realize how much I hate running an agency because, one, I've been around some amazing 6, 7, and a few even 8-figure online coaches that have been able to run and operate their business in a way that they work as least as possible but get the biggest impact. So I'm always striving to do the same now, and that's why I pivoted into online coaching. And the online coach helping other educators, coaches, consultants, service providers build a profitable lead generation system so they can consistently grow using Instagram ads. Is how we do it now. So I realized I hate an agency. I hate running an agency because it's too much overhead, it's too much fulfillment, it's too much done for you stuff. I mean, that's the whole point of an agency. I realized I just didn't love it, and I'm glad I did what I did. I made the money I made, but being able to just provide the information and have our students apply it on their own merits has just been way more enjoyable for me, for my students. I get my students way better results because there's that level of accountability that's required for them. I find very often in the agency space, you're doing all this stuff for the customer, and they have no idea what's going on. So they don't even know how to operate or improve, or that feedback loop is very broad, and it's not as tight knit as I get with my students, who I tell them to do something, they do it, they kind of interpret it, and then report back to me, and we can keep going back and forth, and such. So that's why I do online coaching. That's why hopefully, and one of my goals over the next couple of months here is help other people realize how important it is to have some type of online coaching offer. If you're a business owner, if you are an expert, maybe you're not a business owner, but maybe you're really good at something and you can help others do the same. Maybe you're an agency owner and you're tired of running your agency and you want to get into coaching. That is kind of the name of the game for me, is just helping more people realize how great coaching is and how great selling education online is. So those are the 5 lessons. I plan on making more content like this. And if you notice, if you've been watching my videos at all, you notice I've cut my hair. Decided to cut my hair off, and I'm going to regrow it out because why not? You know, there was no real rhyme or reason. I just decided to do it. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Look forward to seeing more great content like this. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care.